So, morning, grade 12s. I'm back for chapter 2 of Awesome, just an English translation, as well as going through the questions, helping you understand the questions and translating them as well. Okay, we left Buddies and his friends um, on the way to picking up um, everyone and then off to a night of clubbing for our main character Buddies' birthday. Okay. Right, so chapter two, they go to one of the clubs they went to that night, um, using fake IDs and where the bouncer, for example, at the one place the bouncer was difficult. Buddy's girlfriend Lizette flirted with the bouncer, and of course that got them in. Okay, they are drinking, they are doing drugs, smoking weed, and they are enjoying themselves, but it's quite rowdy. They're quite a hard party, quite a hard party. Um, Theo and Flores, it's Buddies and Lizette, but Theo and Flores, the two brothers, the friends, they also have girls there that night. Okay, so basically it's the two boys, the two girlfriends, Buddies and Lizette, the six of them spending the night clubbing. Okay, at a stage at a club, someone, an older guy, gropes Lizette. He touches her butt. Barry's confronts him. The guy isn't really bothered, but then um, Barry's attacks the guy, hurts him, and the whole thing causes them to be basically bounced, thrown out. Especially Barry's, he's thrown out, literally thrown out onto the sidewalk by the bouncers quite aggressively, and he's sitting down hurt. Right. This doesn't stop them though. Okay, the night goes on. But Barry's he calls it. It's his birthday. He plays that kind of birthday card. He's like, no, it's my birthday. We have to continue going out. We have to continue having a good time. And he doesn't really give his friends an option of going home and maybe taking it slower. Okay. So they help him up. They leave. As I said, while driving, actually wanting to go home, he convinces them, no, let's go out. There's a little spaza shop they go to, where we meet Butcher, the owner of the shop, but the spaza shop is mostly a front for selling drugs. Okay, so this is one of Boris's big contacts. Butcher is quite he's known to be dangerous. He's known to have a gun. Boris, though, being under the influence of drugs already and drunk, also of all the emotional issues, especially with the dad, he's quite aggressive. Boris is very arrogant as well. Um, Luckily, the butcher stays calm uh, uh, because while Boris is buying pills and more weed, um, the way to he attacks Butcher personally, asking, "Does Butcher know where his children are, etc." And just before Butcher can say or do anything, Barry's friends gets him out of there before he gets into real trouble. As we said, this Butcher character quite a dangerous guy. Okay, um, they go onto the next club. Not the best of areas, not the best, quite a silly place where they continue to use more drugs and drink. Um, then they on the road again. Um, very under the influence, especially Barry's. He's lying down across the laps of the girls, touching and feeling them up, even though he's not even sure it's Lizette, his own girlfriend. That's how badly he's under the influence. It might even be one of the girls of the two brothers he's lying on, because the two brothers are in front of the car, the two girls in the back, and Barry's is literally lying um, horizontally on their laps. The next thing, it's quite a blur. But the next thing, they're screaming and an accident, obviously. Okay, It's screaming and noises, but Barry's isn't really aware of what's going on, so he's in and out of consciousness. The next thing that happens is um, he's aware that he's in the car and people around him, and he talks to the Z, who tells him they hit someone. Um, he's like, no, no, it's an animal or something. He doesn't want to accept the fact that they might have hurt another. Um, he's asked to get out of the car. There's a light being shown in his face, probably a police officer, and not thinking really what's going on around him, not realizing how serious it is. He he tries and slaps the flashlight out of his face, the shining light. And the next thing, someone hits him and he's down, and that's the end of the chapter. Okay. Um, just a reminder that all of these, you guys have the pages to read, and the awesome PowerPoint as well to use. Please use it. It's quite valuable as it's translated. Just as I'm doing now, it helps us quite a bit. Helps you guys quite a bit, because if you go through the whole PowerPoint from about slide 25, set up by a different teacher that sent it to everyone. So it's quite a lot of work translating chapter summaries. So the first part of the PowerPoint, just scroll through it. It's just some background info. From about chapter 24, 25 or so, there's English summaries for us. All right, so please use that as well to help you understand. Of course, you have the guide, and I uploaded the pages of the guide as well. That's also helps because it's English. And then I'm going to be helping you with the questions as well to help understand them. Okay. So chapter two's question, as I explained in the previous video, the chapter questions will always start with our mind map or spider diagram, ons spinnekop diagram. So vraag 1 vra, werk on your spinnekop diagram. Question 1 asks for chapter two's questions, work on your spider diagram. I explained it in the previous video. We actually did this in class already. Just a reminder that each time we do a chapter, or you read a chapter, or when we revise, or when we do new questions, I want us to go back to whatever format you're using, whether it's in your workbook. Guys, you can do it on your computer, you can do it on a poster anyway, but I want you to do a mind map or a spider diagram of all the new characters and new info. Each chapter we read, we add it to that. So question 1 of all our questions will always be the same. Okay, it will be a spider diagram, work on it. All right. Then question 2. Question 2 is one extended question. It's a type of a dialogue. This type of dialogue question you'll always find up till final exams will be part of your work. Okay. Vraag 2 vraag. Voltooi die volgende dialoog tussen Barries en 'n polisieman. Skryf elke keer net die vraagnommer en jou antwoord neer. Complete the following dialogue between Barries and a policeman. Each time, just write down the question and your answer. Right. So, firstly, the policeman says, which club did you and your friends visit first on the night of your birthday? Then you go and write 2.1, you write Barry's answer. Okay. So you go look in your guides in the reading book, what was the first club's name? Then it goes on, the policeman is talking again. Wie was almal saam met jou gewees daardie aand? Who was with you that night? And then Barry's answers him, so you just write 2.2 and the answer. Okay. So you go look for who was around. I even mentioned it in the video, who was with him that night. Right. Polisieman talking again. The policeman. Wie was die uitgooier of bouncer gewees by die deur van hierdie klub? Who was the bouncer at the door of this club? You write 2.3, Barry's is answering. So each time you are Barry's answering. Remember, you don't have to use quotation marks or anything. You just simply write the answer. So you write the answer 2.3, you write the bouncer's name. Again, the policeman talking. Hoe het julle verby hierdie uitgooier gekom? Barry's answers 2.4. Okay, so the policeman is asking Barry's, how did you get past this bouncer? Also, I mentioned in this video the answer for that one. So go listen again or go look in your books. Then the policeman asks, what did you drink? And was there any use of drugs? 2.5, you answer, you give Barry's answer. And then next one, the policeman again. Jy het 'n ouer man Tussen die oë met jou kop geslaan. Hoekom het jy dit gedoen? The policeman asked Barry's, you headbutted an older man between the eyes, so he hit him with his head. Why did you do it? Then 2.6, you give Barry's reply. Also mentioned this in the video, guys, so it shouldn't be difficult finding the answer. Alright, polisieman, waar het julle gegaan na julle by hierdie klap uitgegooi is? Hoekom is julle nie huis toe nie? 2.7, 2.7, where did you go after you were thrown out of this club? And why did you not go home? Barry's, please write his answer for 2.7. Then based on 2.7, the policeman asked, what did you do here? Okay. Clue, they went to the butcher. So 2.8, you write the answer there. And then last one, 2.9, 2.9. So far as jy kan onthou, wat het die res van die aand gebeur? So lastly, the policeman asked him, as far as you can remember, what had happened the rest of the night? You give the answer for Barry's, or you give Barry's his answer, 2.9. You just write the answer. You don't have to rewrite anything. You just write the answer. It's normally 1 to 2 marks. I would say all of them is 1 mark answers, except 2.7. That would be a 2 mark answer. So it's not long-winded answers. You just give the facts and you get the marks. And as I said, the format of this is something you're going to get in your test for Asem and the exams. There's always going to be a type of dialogue question like this, right? Based on the story, not necessarily something copied and pasted from the book, but based on the storyline. Right. So that's it for chapter 2. I'll see you next time. We'll go on with chapter 3 and 4 and up to 9. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your day.